Basically it's going to be winning in Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode 2. I'm going to do these ones pretty fast because they're all fresh in my mind right now, so I want to kind of get them out and get them to you guys. This one's going to be about attitude. When you're playing, attitude matters for everything. How you play, how you feel when you play. I mean, like when you look at the pros and stuff at the top tables of a YCS, you'll notice they're mute, they're blank, they don't have attitude. They're not happy, they're not, bummed out, whatever. Or if they are, they'll be just, like, all right, dude, let's do this. They're like into it, they're focused. The two things in Yu-Gi-Oh! That will always screw you over: one, getting mad. Don't get mad. Like, seriously, getting mad messes you up so bad because then you're angry, you're not thinking straight, you're just like throwing your cards around and you realize you misplayed and you're like, it makes you madder and it builds up more and more and more. There's no point in getting angry. Let it go. Like, as my friend says, in Yu-Gi-Oh! His official position is don't get mad, get even. So, if they do something bullcrap to you, get even, wipe their field or something. And, it really is true because I've seen so many people, they have the game all in control. They do one thing, like they summon a Tengu and it gets like warning. And it pisses them off. They're like, you always have the warning rise of Tengu. And then they start making misplays. It's like, dude, you had the game if you didn't start getting angry and make misplays. So you gotta just stay cool, stay calm. I mean, if you ever see me in a duel, when I start losing, I'm not mad. I'm always just like, crap. Damn. That's all there is to it. Like, in the finals, when I lost game 2, I wasn't angry. I was like, well, that sucks. I tell you what, you ain't getting game 3. I mean, that's how you have to be. You just have to let it go. Just don't hold it. The second thing for attitude is cocky. Don't be cocky. The problem is when you're cocky, you overextend and you get fucked for it. I've seen so many people go, oh yeah, I got a good hand, so they'll like normal summon a monster, special summon a monster, special summon a monster, set 4 back rows with like Starlight Road. They're like, yeah, I'm good. They can't do crap to me. They set 3 back rows and end. You go, your turn, you summon a monster. And they go, torrential. And then you go, yeah, what now, bitch? Solemn Judgment. They flip over their Solemn Judgment. They're like, what the fuck? I mean, people get like mad, because they were cocky. They overextended. They didn't think about their plays. They were just like, yeah, I've got this. I've got a Solemn Judgment. They can't do nothing. Well, newsflash, they've got a Solemn Judgment as well as you. So, really, seriously, it's not going to do much. And some people run Dark Bribes. Like, I've seen that done too. Person plays Solemn Judgment on something, and the person just goes, Dark Bribe. So, and like I said, like the situation I was just saying, they play Torrential, you play a Road, and they play Solemn, and you're just like, what the fuck, man? That's bullshit. How'd you have a Solemn with the Torrential? Or they Solemn Warning the Starlight Road. That happens to me all the time. So Starlight Road, Solemn Warning, damn it. I mean, that's all there is to it. It's like you son of a... I mean, when I say I don't get mad, I'm like, that's bullcrap. I voice my opinion and I let it go. And I keep playing. So that's what you gotta do. You just have to. You can't let it build up inside of you. So, attitude and I guess you say respectfulness? I don't know how you would say that. Because when you're respectful and you're slow, methodical, calm, you kick your moves out, your moves are always going to be 100% safer than if you don't. Like whenever I look at when you see a pro, they'll look at his graveyard a couple times, look at his opponent's graveyard, look at his hand, look at his field, look at his back rows, and they'll keep doing this for about a minute. Now a lot of people say, oh, they're stalling. No, they're checking their options. They're being very careful. If you want to get to the top of a show and jump and you want to win, you've got to do that. Like, and even at a regionals, I mean, if you want to win a regionals, you have to watch your options. You just really do. Okay, sorry. Somebody walked up next to me and I'm like, what the frick do you want? So you just gotta watch your options and play smart, play correctly. So yeah, I mean that's winning in Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode 2. Attitude and I guess you say respect? I don't know. Like, try to think of the name. Posture? Yeah, I'll say posture, because I don't know what else you can call it. So yeah, when you play, if you lose or whatever, don't get upset. Like, if you're playing in a regionals and you lose the first round, yeah, that sucks. Don't get upset, though. If you get upset, game 2, they actually did a study. When you get upset in games, you have a, 24% less chance to do as good as you normally would, later. Like, that's why when I'm playing Halo or whatever, it's just like, I don't get upset. If I die or lose, it's like, bleh. I mean, that's all there is to it. It's like, freak, man, that's dumb. So, don't get upset. Let it go. Let it ride. And the same thing with your posture. Just remain cool, remain calm, check your options, make sure you're making the best plays, because if you don't make the best plays, you're going to be losing, and you can't do that at the top tables of like a regionals, a YCS, a box tournament, whatever. I mean, even at locals, you still want to watch your options really carefully, because even at a locals, I mean, maybe winning a locals isn't really big to you, but at the same time, it's good practice, and you can still sit there and, basically learn not to get mad, because at a locals, it's really good because you can run into decks that you never thought you would run into, like Battery Man or Watts or who knows, Final Countdown. And, some of these decks are annoying, and you're like, what the crap is this? But that's the best way to test. Just don't get mad at them. Be like, fine, whatever, play through it if you lose. Like, game 2, side in whatever you can, play through it again, just stuff like that. So, this is Yugioh. This is Winning in Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode 2, Attitude and Demeanor. There you go, Demeanor. Haha. It came off the top of my mind at the very last second, so it doesn't really matter, but hey.